In this video, we're going to be unboxing and testing this Vornado portable room heater. It's December of 2022 and natural gas costs are up 300% over last year. A lot of people are supplementing their heat in their bedroom, living room with one of these portable heaters. So I'm doing some testing this winter on variable heaters from different manufacturers. This one is coming in at $149. I'll put a link in the description below how to buy this off Amazon. This is the stainless steel model. They do make an all plastic model that's a little bit cheaper. So we'll get this unboxed and check it out. Well, this is packaged extremely well. It's completely wrapped in plastic, styrofoam, and another protective plastic. So I've had the Vornado plugged in, it's running on high. I've got my ThermPro about 10 inches in front of it, and after 5 minutes it is reading 95.7 degrees. Some of the other models I've tested with that test were my ThermPro's 10 inches away. I let everything run for about 5 minutes. Some of the other models are running over 100 degrees. I had one pushing out about 111 degrees. So 95 seems a little bit low to me, but I can tell you that this is one of the more quiet portable heaters I've tested. This is on high. It's as loud as it's going to get. So I don't think it's putting out as much air as some of the other ones that I've been testing. Now, a couple things I've noticed right away. The actual electrical cord off of this one is very heavy duty. It's a lot thicker than some of the other models that I've tested. This has one of the larger fans, although like I said earlier, I don't think it's pushing out a whole lot of air. The diameter of the fan here in the back is actually one of the largest, so maybe it just spins a little slower. That's probably why it's one of the quietest ones I've tested. Now, this one being so compact and so short, it's going to be very hard to tip this one over. A lot of those tall tower fans, you can just barely touch one of those and they'll tip over very easy. So if you're worried about tip over and tip over protection, you might want to look at this one because this is one of the most compact and closest to the floor ones that I've tested. So I'm just going to give it a tip and see how it shuts off. Now, compared to the other ones that I've been testing, most of them are almost flat before they shut off. This one shuts off the quickest that I've seen of any of the other ones I've tested. Most models over about $80 are going to come with a remote control. Now, this one is no exception, but this is probably one of the smallest remote controls of any of the ones I've tested. Some of the other remotes will actually tell you like the room temperature, the temperature you set it on. This one really doesn't tell you anything other than you can turn it on and off and adjust the temperature with the remote. You don't have to get up and out of bed or off the couch to adjust your heater. Now, if you notice, this portable heater does not oscillate. A lot of the taller heaters will oscillate left to right. Some have louvers that move up and down. This relies on a vortex pattern of air coming out that was supposed to fill the room that way. So there are less moving parts. You don't have to worry about your oscillating motor going out in a few years. Speaking of things going out, this one actually has a 5-year warranty. It's the highest warranty of any of the models I'm testing this winter. Now, as far as looks go, this is maybe one of the best looking portable heaters that I'm testing. This is the stainless steel version. Now, if you're going to put this in a kitchen with some stainless steel appliances, I think this would look great sitting on the floor, maybe off the side of your pantry, helping heat up the kitchen. It's going to blend right in. It doesn't look so great in a bedroom or a living room next to your TV or couch. Now, if you have kids or pets and you're worried about them touching this and getting burned, all the way around this cabinet you can easily touch with your hands and it's not hot at all. If you put your hands on the front of this grill, it is warm. It's not hot, but it's definitely not cool. Now, some of the other models I've tested that are like all plastic, the grill actually sticks out a little bit. Those are very cool to the touch, but I've noticed the front of this is a little warmer than some of the other ones I'm testing. In conclusion, my initial impression of this particular model is it's got a great warranty, it looks great, it's very compact, it's going to be one of the less likely to be tipped over. We're going to be doing tests on how it heats up the room, so I can't quite say much about the heat other than it's not quite as hot as some of the other ones that I'm testing. It has a really small remote control. Maybe you'll like that, maybe you won't. But it is one of the more expensive ones. Now, is it worth the money? My first impression kind of depends on, does it fit your decor? Is it what you're looking for, the most compact and maybe the most reliable one? Then it's probably going to be the right choice for you. I'll be doing a video here after I use this for a couple weeks. I get a better idea of how it works and let you know my final impression. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.